with metal detecting, and I just had the break, and I'm actually ready to head out. I still have lots to explore. So, yeah, just wanted to show you that I'm a real living person. I had a short break, I had something to eat, and now we have to go eastwards. And the sun is in the south right now because it's 1 o'clock, 1:30. So we have to go in that direction, and we still have lots of stuff to do. I had to charge my phone a little bit, and I remember my English teacher from high school, she would say that there will come a time when we will all be wired up with headphones, with cables, like friggin' cyborgs. And oh man, was she right. But where I knew she wasn't right was that she wasn't right that people would stop going out in nature and enjoying the little things. I think people will just get to the point where they feel like sharing these kinds of things. And I guess this is what motivated me to share, to go live. And I'm gonna head out of the forest. I'm gonna be detecting on a hill, and then I'm gonna go down into a valley where there was supposed to be an old inn. So this is the plan for the day. I do not know when I'm gonna be back home. I know this rhyme sounds good. Doesn't matter. We still have so much time. And if this mission is gonna be successful, I'm gonna keep on detecting this area. And yeah, so my English teacher, yeah, she had her ideas about nature, about tree hugging, about this kind of stuff. And I have to say, I wholeheartedly agree that we need to be more into nature, out in nature. You know, our companies, our corporations should allow us to work 3 days a week for the same salary, so that we can satisfy our need to spend time in nature, because this should be a basic human need to go out in nature. No, it should be a right. Everyone should be allowed to go out in nature. Yeah. But I do think that we as humans might turn into cyborgs. But if that makes sense. Anyway. Is there something here? No. I think this is just my equipment. So yeah, let me give you an update on what I found until this point. So there we go. 81, 82, 83. Uh-huh. What's this? Okay, it's still in the ground. And I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm super curious what this is. I found an axe, I found a ring, I found stuff. Whoa, I found a coin. Ah, first coin of the day. First coin of the day. There we go. It's old. It's old. This coin is old. Sorry for being too excited. Nice. I can't recognize anything if there's any inscription on it. But you know, guys, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna put it in my belt, and we're gonna have a look at it later, okay? Because I do have a spray with me, and I can clean it up later, and then we can take a good look and see if there's anything interesting about this. First coin of the day, yay! Man, my equipment is so... Again, let me show you this. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I love this activity because this activity, metal detecting, brings me out in the woods, and this is what I love about it. By the way, also let me show you guys a secret. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see a crazy secret? Look what I have. This is my second anti-bear measure, a Big Bang. I'm gonna use it only in emergencies. These things should be loud enough to scare away a bear. I also have bear spray, and the bear spray is gonna come in handy. Let's see, maybe we find another coin here. Who knows? Since we're in Transylvania, we really do have lots of bears here. And who knows, maybe even in this forest there is a bear. So you can't be careful enough. Trust me. Trust me, it's not very fun. And I read the news and I see every other day there's something happening. You know, there are bear encounters every now and then. And it's not really a joke. So yeah. Okay, let's see. By the way, I cannot really read the comments easily because I have to take out my phone. An interesting signal. Let's see. There must be something here. Yeah, like I said, there are bear encounters. There are also people getting killed by bears here, and the population is 3 times the size than the normal population or the indicated population. So there are around 10,000 bears in Romania. Okay, I saw the object. This is good luck. Typical Mongols player stuff. Horseshoes. 3 more and I can go doing some horse archery here. Horseshoe is nice, also looks good. It's always welcome. And you know, this makes it clear this forest has not been detected yet. So I will definitely return here to this forest. Looks really nice. All right, let me put this here. Little bag. And off we go. Let's go. Let's go. So with the comments, I'm gonna take a break maybe every 10 minutes and I'm gonna read your guys' comments. So unfortunately this chest strap that I have is from Temu. So maybe that's why it has this plastic right where the comments are. 19. Honestly, I don't want to dig out iron right now. Faint iron signals. Anything else here? These roads are pretty good. Maybe people who ride horses, they have this problem that they lose coins, or I don't know. Also, my biggest issue in the system that I have right now is that I'm not clearing the forest systematically. I guess this is also part of a scouting mission. There we go. Oh, I think I saw a button. Yeah, there's a button down here. Let's see. Let's see what's in here. Come on. I'm going to... Nope. There we have it. It's not very easy to find tiny objects. There we go. There it is. It's a plaquette. Lyon vintage. Actually, this is not it. Here it is. Okay, this is from from the same pair of jeans, probably. Someone took down his pants here in the middle of the woods. Someone took down his pants and never put them back on. Lyon vintage. This is I'm making ads for Lyon vintage. No joke, I'm not advertising for anyone or anything. I'm just chilling out here. Like I said, I want to share, I want to go live because you never know what happens in these expeditions. I'm pretty far from the city. And yeah, so maybe if someone pulled down his pants here, maybe he also lost his coin. Maybe he had some silver coin. Who knows? Who knows? In any case, I really do like this forest. Let me see if there are any comments here. All right, what kind of axe did you find? Okay, Luca Bitek. Bitemik, I found some very interesting axe. Sorry, Luca, for taking my time to respond. And hey, Nahil Novi, my friend. So, Luca, I found an axe which looks like a halberd. I will definitely post a short video or a video on my channel. It looks like a halberd. It looks like an old woodcutter's axe. So, it's not a modern axe, that's for sure. It looks very interesting. So, it's a shape that I have never seen before. It's yeah, it looks like a halberd, but it's not you know, it's not pointy in at the tip. So it has that round shape. It's very long. It's like a blade. The eye, the socket eye, is still intact. So it's rusty. So maybe I would say 1800s. Here's a metal thing. Yeah. So I would say 1800s something, maybe even older, who knows. Maybe if I'm gonna take a break later, I will take it out again so you can have a look as well. Up. You know, the signal should be repeatable. It seems to be at the surface, so I'm gonna dig it out. Up, I can already feel this object. All right, and it's just a thing, nothing special. By the way, I'm also at the road. I'm pretty close to the edge of the forest. Then we're gonna get to a field, and from there we will go down that field because there is an old Habsburg on the old Habsburg map. There is an inn drawn on the map, so that's what I wanna that's what I wanna go for. Next to the inn, I'm always, you know, I'm actually hoping that drunk people drop their stuff. Nothing here. Nothing here, nothing there. Also, I was super surprised to see that on the last live video that I did, I had over 200 views. That's super crazy. Right now I see I have one person in on the live, but I had nearly 200 or something like that. So a pretty big number. And I also got 2 subscribers, so I want to welcome everyone here to my live. I'm trying to make it as authentic as possible. Like I said, just want to, I just want to feel less alone in the forest. And yeah, it's very as other detectorists because my scanning is chaotic, which is something I need to work on. But we still do find some things, and we also do get the confirmation that this forest is good. And for the next detecting, we will focus solely on this forest, and we will do only the forest, and we will do it systematically. Maybe I should do it like this. I don't know. We'll see. I also met someone from my hometown who has been doing this for 10 years, and he has, briefly described his method. And he's like making grids. So making grids is actually very important, I think. Did I hear a dog? No. Because, just walking around chaotically, okay, it's nice. I found a coin. Here we go. But yeah, to make this whole stuff more efficient, maybe we should consider going for a grid system as well. I don't know. The signal is very faint. I'm gonna dig that up. Fuck that. Let's just go along the road. I mean, the title might be misleading, but if you guys have not watched my video with the Roman roads, well, this live session or the coming live sessions are going to be a continuation of the Roman roads project and the step philosophy. I haven't done much about the step philosophy, or I haven't been active, and I will come back to it at one point and make it a bit more clear. Now, going live is very straightforward and chill for me. I like it because it's more simple than, editing videos and doing complex stuff. So yeah, but I'm close, let's say 10 kilometers close to the northwest of where I did the 2 parts of the Roman road project. I haven't found it, definitely, but I'm still next to that Roman fort that is close to that road. So it's all, these locations are kind of tied together in a way or another. And yeah, that's why it blends in nicely. And why is it related to the step philosophy? Let me explain my step philosophy, meine Steppenphilosophie again. The idea is that if you are stuck in your rut, the most Mongolic and Hunnic thing you can do, or the most logical thing, is to go explore your backyard. Start with the back of your garden, then start with a pond or the river next to you, then try to go out in the field that is close to your house, and so on and so forth, and push in, push out, and explore what's hidden in the back of your yard, you know. Do you know every corner of your garden? Do you know every corner of the park behind your house? If not, go and explore it. That should be the first thing you should do. Should we? This is probably another Hufeisen. Let's check. Also, like I said, I'm at the edge of the forest. I don't know, I get so bored when it comes to detecting metal, like iron. I get so demoralized. And then again, okay, half a horseshoe again. I could have sworn. I'm glad I'm getting the hang of this metal detector, that I can roughly tell what object I'm gonna find, mostly, for the most part. Okay, guys, let me check if there are new comments. All right, everything is still good old in the good old system. Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna have to check to respond to the comments, unfortunately. But yeah. All right. This edge of the forest. This is where I want to detect. Just a iron object. Should we head out of the forest and see if there is anything interesting there, or should I just stick to this part of the woods? What do you think? Where would you go? Outside of the forest, at the forest edge, or inside the forest at the forest edge? How would you go about it? I kind of prefer to stay inside, to be honest. And I'm also very excited to have a closer look at that coin that I found. Still waiting for the second coin, but I couldn't recognize anything. Like no writing, no inscription on that coin. But maybe if I clean it up properly, we will have a sign. Let's see. These kinds of coins, you know, you find them all over. So you find coins that are beyond saving. But I also found like, one month ago, I found something in this area, an old Hungarian coin, 1895, made of bronze. It looks dark, you know, like dark bronze. I really liked it. But it's not worth much. I can also see the field that I want to scout. So we're getting close. Okay, I also see I have another comment. Let me see. Oh, hey, Kodrin. I am from, well, I'll let you guess where I'm from. Judging by the title, I'm probably from Transylvania. Transylvania. But I do have friends on this channel who, you know, speak English. Therefore, I do speak English. To explain what I'm doing here, besides, I speak Romanian every day, so it's good to have an environment where you can also speak English. Where are you from, Kodrin? I would say Romania. It's just a rough guess. Anything around here? Alright, this looks like another path. These paths might be good. Potential. Sheep movement. Sometimes when I hit the coil, the detector goes loud. But it's just a fake signal. You can also see a farm on the right side. Did hit something here. Whew. It's getting warm here. Up. I don't know, guys. Am I lazy? Or am I just inefficient? Up. Probably trash, but let's see. Okay, it's buried. Let's see what we have here. Is this it? No. Probably horseshoe. Well, we have to take out the treasure and see. It's also next to this root. There it is. Here it is. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, huh! Now I can make myself a sandwich with this knife. I can make myself a sandwich. Nice. Nice knife. Nice knife here. Looks old, looks rusty. The handle is broken, but yeah, it's a knife. That's good. That's good. Gonna save it for later. So yeah, let's put it away. Now it seems that this forest edge, we need to scout it again. We need to make a mission out of coming here every now and then, because it seems like there is stuff here waiting to be found. Let me just turn off the pinpointer and keep on going. So let me put this, put the treasure away. So a knife, an axe, a coin, a ring, a horseshoe, lots of stuff. I have to say, how did this knife end up next to the tree, I wonder? Many questions. Many questions. So little, so few answers. Iron thing, very heavy and useless. There seems to be movement here. Need to keep my head up, scout ahead, see if I can find something. But definitely, I will definitely come back into this forest and probably I'll take someone with me. That will make sense to take someone with me and have double the detection power. Because you never know. I'm also not gonna give away my locations or secrets or anything. Oh, looks like a promising signal. Let's check this one out. Where is the object? Also keeping an eye out for bears. Oh, this is just a thing. Wow. But this, I forgot how to tell it, you know, this wire, this surma is very strange because it has these, you know, these little ladders. Trying to zoom this one and focus it. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to zoom this. I just have to press on the screen. Okay. Should I take it with me or not? No. I don't need this. But it's still interesting. Why would anyone do that to a wire? Why would they make like these little cuttings? There's another thing here. Unfortunately only a 19, but okay. That's okay. That's good enough. Oh, I expect this to be another knife. It seems like I got, you know, the rusty part of it. Should be here. There we go. Not a knife, but just a metal thingy. So just gonna leave it here. Probably someone has already detected around here and has left these little things here to waste my time. I guess this is also like detector's strategy, you know. If you find useless iron, just leave it here, leave it there, and let other detectors find, dig it, get frustrated, give up, surrender. I feel like even in real life there is an Age of Empires game going between people and the interest to win. But I'm not gonna give up even if I find trash here. I guess the important thing is to start digging. Never stop digging. No, don't overthink it. There we go. We have another of this thing. Now this seems to be like the other part of that metal thing, which is heavy. I don't think someone left it in this hole, because it's a pretty deep hole. Anyway, we're now coming to the edge of the map. Edge of the forest. There is a nice song. It's called Edge of the Map. 58, 66. Ooh-ha. 71. Promising. You'll find me at the edge of the map. Should be here. Let's pinpoint it down. Chuk, 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 chuk. Chuk, chuk, chuk. There we go. Another button. Another button. I'm gonna leave this one here because it's not so special. I'll just close the hole. I need to come back here definitely. This forest looks promising. Now, once we leave the forest, we're gonna be on top of a hill, on a ridge. We're gonna detect on that ridge. After finishing with the ridge, gonna head straight down into the valley where the inn is supposed to be. I mean, there is no inn, but yeah, it's just, well, what's left of the inn. There was a road between these two villages next here. Oh, look, a lizard! Wow, it doesn't have a tail. Hey, buddy. Whoa, what a big bug. Hey, man. Hey, what's up, you little booger? Let me see you close. Damn, that's a Radashka. Big one. Look at him. What a big bug. How was it called in English? I forgot. Radashka. Lots of stuff. Pretty sure some treasure will come soon. Yeah, I hope so too, my friend. If not today, then the next time I'm gonna be here. I'm getting too, stuck up on these insects and lizards. They are a beautiful distraction. And look, here's a lizard. Look, it's looking at me. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. Look at him. Okay. You know, it's called Hirschkäfer. Hirschkäfer. Yeah, that's how it's called in German. But in English, I don't know. Radashka in Romanian, Hirschkäfer in German, and in English, it's just bug. It's a bug. It's not a bug, it's a feature of the forest. Hey, lizard, you lost your tail. Don't worry. Once I find the treasure, you will grow your tail back. Okay. Let's carry on. Onwards, towards the inn. Also, it's good to see you around still. Nail Novi. I'm gonna call you like this. My #1 fan, actually, I have to say. So if I find like a stash of coins, I'm gonna set one aside for you. 55, 56, 56, 58. Exactly. That's the same signal I had with my ring. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, it's bullet casing. Fuck it. Yes, probably some hunting remains or whatever. All right. 10 more minutes in the woods and then we're out. Anything here? Very shallow signals, I have to say. So, yeah. I don't think it's worth digging. 19 signals, bah, don't need them. What went on? Tell me before you go. Also, tomorrow I have another hike planned with a hiking buddy that I recently met. And I'm gonna head towards another direction from my city into the mountains, into the Carpathian Mountains. Now I'm not in the Carpathian Mountains. I'm in the hilly side of Transylvania, southern Transylvania. And like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna hang out a little bit, and I'm also gonna go into a village close to Sighișoara. I am planning to do a video on that, but I don't think I'll make it tomorrow. I will have to take a day to do that. But yeah, traveling season is coming soon. And when I say traveling, I'm doing a no leaving the country challenge somehow. Oh, another Hirschkäfer. There we go. Look at him. He's so big. Look at that. This is a male. This is a male. You know, and look, he's like out. He's looking out, probably trying to hunt. Wow, big one. I don't want to bother him, but I think you can see him. Look at his antlers sticking out. He's aware of my presence. Beautiful guy. Beautiful guy. Nature is amazing. All right, brother and brothers. I'm definitely gonna come back here into this forest with another occasion. Summer break is gonna come soon. And dig it out or not? Pretty clean signal here. There's a dead Hirschkäfer here. Come on. Let's see what we have here. Need a pinpointer for this stubborn object. Oh man, come on. Where are you? I think I'm gonna abandon this one. Okay, also I'm seeing you wrote something, but yeah, the text is still hidden. I'm gonna take some time until I will look into the comments, brother, so I hope you are patient until I can respond. But I really have to prioritize the physical movement. Over anything else. Look, there is an antler. Wow, dried antler from the Hirschkäfer. Looks very interesting. I think I'm gonna take this one with me as treasure. If I still have space in my pockets. There it is. All right. Come on, pinpointer. I need to dig here. If I don't localize this one, I'm gonna leave this hole here. It's iron anyway. Yeah, these grapes were sour anyway, so I don't want to waste more time. Let's go. Let's go. All right, winter depression is finally over. Okay, think I'm gonna slowly head out of this forest. And let's see. Hope this email finds you well. This is how the email finds me. Right. Oop. And by the way, I need to do something with the settings here. All right, let me see what you guys wrote. Aha, Lucanus cervus is the Latin name. Okay, cervus, cerb. In Romanian, cerb means, deer. So I can clearly see the red mandibles. Yeah, I think mandibles, right, not antlers. Antlers are deer. They have antlers. And I think the male, they have these mandibles, and the females, they don't. Or the other way around. I'm not very sure, but I think maybe it's mating season, so they're trying to show off their mandibles. I think they do have some sort of mating ritual. That's interesting. Oh my god, I missed hanging out in the woods so much. This road is blocked. Should I go this way or should I go the other way? I'm not sure. I'm gonna head down this path. Cervus. Okay, I think this path is kind of blocked. So I'm gonna try the other way and see if I can come out of the forest. Now, part one of this expedition was checking out the forest and seeing if it's any good. And whoop. This must be something big. I don't expect this to be something too special. Probably a top or something. Wow. This must be big. Whoa. Whoa! Okay, I found a shovel. Funny. In case my shovel breaks, I can use this one. Some metal detector has lost his shovel here. Look at this. Big shovel, pretty modern. Very similar shape to mine, if not nearly identical. Look at this. I have a second shovel right now. So funny. Found the shovel in the woods. Damn. I wonder when this was dropped. It doesn't look very old because the rust hasn't eaten the metal away yet. So it might be, I don't know, 40, 50 years old. Seems industrial. But yeah, found the shovel. There, like I said today, I found an axe. I found a shovel. I found a coin. I found a knife as well. Let's dig this up as well, huh? So I'm finding every possible tool here. Man, I don't know. I don't want to go home today, but I know I should. We'll be back here anyway. There we go. Just a little more. Oh, this looks like a metal thing, metal object. Nothing too unusual. Okay, let's go. Let's test out this corner a little bit. Oh shit. Okay, next. Haven't seen the sun in some time. But a vampire needs to stay in the shade. Nothing here, false alarm. Here, usually these bushes are worth exploring. Not this one. There will always be people coming with a metal detector here, so if you find places that are not so obvious, where people would say, nah, I'm not gonna go into that bush, I guess that's where it makes sense to look. How did I miss this one? I don't think I'm gonna look for this. No, it's just iron. I need to move. All right, this forest needs systematic cleaning. Let's see where I'm going out here. Boom. Now we are here. Whew. Now we are here. I think I need to go the other way. Let's just scout this plateau a little bit. And we will go out of the forest on the other side after we explore this plateau. Maybe 20 minutes. Because it surely feels magnetic. There are also tracks here. Should I go for these weaker signals or not? Let's try this one. Oh my god, this soil is so tough. Very hard soil. If digging, but it's a 19. I don't know. Doesn't sound promising, to be honest. But let's dig. Fuck this. Honestly. Digging this rock hard soil is not really gonna make it, honestly. Sorry guys if I kept you excited for nothing. But I think it's better if I just carry on. Also, I got some tick repellent yesterday, but bugs still climb on me. Tick repellent is, I think, the most important thing. Tick, bear repellent. What a nice butterfly. I don't think you can see it. Interesting plateau, nonetheless. It's getting very hot. Let's head out. There's nothing here. Sorry for the shaky movement. I hope no one's feeling seasick because of my stream. But I can't strip this belt better on me. That's why I have to make do with what I have. But I guess it simulates normal human movement. I could glue a chicken on my head and then put the strap on the chicken, but that would be too tedious, and second, I don't have chicken. Nope, I'm not gonna dig out 19 signals. No need for that. Okay, we have some tin foil. This road looks very narrow. Be careful. I don't want a bear to sneak out of that corner, so need to be very careful here. Okay, now we're getting to the plateau, finally. And this is the plateau I wanted to get to. Good. Now there's that field. There are no sheep, which is amazing. And maybe you can see in the distance, somewhere there in that distance, there is that Roman fortress, maybe 2-3 kilometers from here. So this ridge we are on is a pretty good one. that field might also be good. And yeah, the view is actually amazing. Yep. It would make sense to explore that entire hillside as well. Now we are on this ridge. Maybe I should go in a zigzag pattern. Let me see, anything new going on here? Yes. Found half a tool shed, lovely view. Yeah, this view is lovely. This view is really nice. Typical Transylvanian view, bro. Hills after hills after hills and forests and trying to get the best setting out of my detector here. You can see my shadow. That's the valley with the field on the right. And that field might also have detection potential. But let's see what's on the other side of this hill, because this entire area is good. There is a horse, maybe, I don't know. I just don't want sheep to be here. Papa. Is this the thing? Yes. No need to dig. Yeah, this is the forest I came out of. No pastures here, amazing. Means we won't be bothered. Just a bone. Let's do the zigzag pattern. So that's the southern part of this region. In between you can see the valley between this hill and the other hill. There's this valley with that agricultural field that stretches for 1 kilometer. So it's a pretty long field here. And yeah, I'm gonna keep on going until I get down there somehow. I just don't want to get caught between sheep. That's all. The soil is very dry here. Nothing new here. Haven't had a signal in some time. Maybe we need more of the zigzag pattern. No signal, but when there will be a signal, it's gonna be a good one. Still, the grass is very short, which suggests it might have been eaten. No sheep on the other side. We're doing well here. Slow and systematic. What a nice place. Gotta check out around those trees as well. Usually trees look very promising. Probably people just resting in the shade or climbing to grab some fruit. Means there is a slight chance they dropped something. Opa! I did hear a sharp sound. But I can't find it again. That was trash. I wanted to check the detector if it works. Very barren hill. Not much going on here. Another food can. The good thing is the trash is usually at the surface, and I can see a flock of sheep, 2 flocks of sheep. I think this tree is good for a 10-minute break. Which I'm gonna take very soon. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's just a can. Not a can, a piece of metal. Nothing too special. Alright, I will be probably chilling around this hill. Lots of beer cans here. It's probably trash, but gonna check. I don't have high expectations, to be honest. Yeah, no. Okay. Just trash. Right. I need to have a strategy here. 5 more minutes of random detecting and then I'm gonna think of a strategy. Under the tree. Under the kurultai. Under the kurultai, I will think of a route that I'm gonna take. To maximize my searching capabilities. Also, the sun is pretty hot, so I need to have a drink. Okay. I'm gonna take a small break. Okay. Whew. And then I'll be off in like 10 minutes, I think. So let's see. Should probably get down there somehow. There are sheep there. Let me just take off my glove. Very, very rough filming that I'm doing right here, but honestly, this is the best thing I can do. There are sheep there. Gonna avoid that area, but he's going up that hill. You can see the mountains. Perfect place to cool down and regain stamina. Absolutely, absolutely. And to fill up the thirst bar because I'm thirsty. Thirsty as heck. And also there is a view of the mountains. Still snow-capped. The entire mountain chain is visible from here. And the sheep. Welcome to Transylvania. But I need to get down there somehow. This hill is not good. There's absolutely nothing here on this hill. So I'll probably just get down there. Just completely down. Yeah. Metal detector is still on. Need to turn it off to save some battery. Yeah. Whew. And yeah, there I am, the Mingdai adventurer. So yeah, it's kind of just you and I, bro. And for those who are probably going to watch it in retrospect, not much treasure has been found today. Although interesting objects, yeah, but treasure, no. And I'm thinking, it doesn't matter if I find treasure or not. This is not. This is not the ultimate point of this expedition. The point of this expedition is to do, let's say, to scout the environment, to scout the area, to scout places with potential, to scout places with history, and that's why I'm here. And I also want to do Transylvanian explorations because I like this wilderness a lot. And yeah, the journey is the goal, man. Absolutely, you're completely right. The journey is the goal. You know, just going out of the house, just doing something different, just exploring your surroundings. And it's so amazing, you know, when you live in an area with lots of stuff to do, and you know it because you're from Bohemia. When you live in an area with lots of stuff, you want to go out, right? And every moment you can't do that is like, you know, it's like a tiny grain of sand. But the journey is the goal. You know, the things that happen on the way are just, you know, small interactions. I'm also still charging my phone. Yeah, so that's the direction in which I'm gonna head. Although I'm not very sure what I'm gonna find there. I'm gonna head down there. I'm gonna do detecting for, let's say, 1 hour, 1.5 hours. And then I'm gonna follow the field in the valley. I think that's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, and also, I wanna check out this coin. Let's do that. I still have this musket ball. Give me a second. I definitely want to check out the coin. That's something I absolutely want to do. I don't know how to do this properly. I don't know how to put my phone, to be honest. Choose sticker, pole. I don't want to make a sticker or pole. There's a need for a pole. Maybe I can make a poll and ask. Alright, so guys, where should I go to next? I need to clean that coin. That's on the list. Alright, here we have it. It looks like something made of copper. Probably around 100, 150 years old. That's my assumption. Starting to see something here. Gotta change the camera a bit. Oh yeah, this is a Romanian coin. Romanian communist coin from the communist period. Socialist Romania. Oh, okay. It's just 25 bani. These are quite frequent. I want to see if I can find. Oh, okay. The year 1982. So it's pretty fresh, I could say. 1982. There's 2 more years and it's 1984. Total dystopia. Okay, we have this. We have this 1982 coin. Romanian Socialist Republic. Let's put it back. Let's see what else we got here. Horseshoe. Knife. And the axe. Which I want to put in this other bag. So let's grab this one. Let's grab the axe. Here's the halberd. This big axe. Very big. This definitely looks like a war axe or something. Need to go, probably take it to the museum and ask someone if they can identify. And there's this ridge here, which is very interesting. Hard to say. Another iron object, makes no sense. Ring. Nail, something. And that's kind of it. So I need to explore a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. I think very soon I'm gonna head out again. Sheep still there. Getting up the hill. I think it's a woodworking tool. You think? I mean, technically an axe is also a woodworking tool, right? The whole it's triangular, which seems unusual for a halberd. You are right. You are right. The eye, the socket, is triangular shaped and not round means that it's probably not a weapon. I've seen many of such eyes or sockets or whatever they're called that are round. Well, also triangular. So for generic axes, I've seen triangular sockets. Can hear a fucking dog. But still, it definitely looks like an axe. I need to make sure. Maybe I can find like a book about axes to identify them, to identify their period. That would be useful. Okay, I think I'm ready to head out again. So, ready for the next part of the journey? For the journey. See if we can find something else. Let's pack. Pack and go. There are dogs. Sometimes I feel like I'd much rather encounter a bear than fucking dogs. Because the bear, once you tell it to fuck off, it will leave you alone. But dogs, oh, shit. Let's go. In my shadow. Oh, I forgot to turn on the detector. And let's also calibrate it. Right. There is a fire there. Gonna go on that hill. See if I can find something there. If there is a fire there, it means that there is someone. And I also know that building from the map. That building is quite close, a little bit north to that inn that we are looking for. I mean, we're not necessarily looking for the inn, we're just looking for the spot where that inn has been. And I'm detecting the ridge of this hill because Romans used to like to go on top of the hill, you know, on the ridge, to follow the ridge of a hill. That's how Romans would mobilize. I learned this when I was doing my research for the Roman road videos, which you can find on my channel, including Age of Empires 4 gameplay, which I have started to enjoy again after a long time. And yeah, I also started a expedition you know, project, or you know, Transylvanian exploration project, which I'm really excited to continue doing. Papa. Let's yeah, let's why not? Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I? This object is here. Let's see. Oh, it's just trash, I think, yeah. Fuck this. It's just trash. These Romans were polluting this. The Romans were polluting my country. Not good. Yeah, it's typical, you know, this is normal. This is nothing unusual here. Dig up lots of trash. What matters is how fast you dig it up, how fast you let go of it, and how quickly you move forward. That's what matters here. I don't think this area is dangerous or anything. Yeah, like I said, this ridge is pretty convenient, strategically convenient for movement. So I'm gonna follow it, and I'm also gonna follow it back. Maybe, I'm not sure. No, I think I'm gonna go back following the valley field, and I'm gonna detect on the field all the way back to my car. Well, we still have some time until we get there, so there's no rush. There are sheep on that hill as well. Anything new going on here in the chat? Need to position it? No, nothing new. That's good. That's peaceful. I like these peaceful hikes. I think this is it. Oh no. This is it. I don't expect much. Right, this seems to be in here. Oh, hey, just a tiny little thing from a beer can. Right. Let's carry on. Okay. No movement, nothing. Only a quiet area here. Let's just switch hands. Oh, and there's the village I came from. No, don't know if it's visible. Yeah, that's where I started my adventure today. I hiked all the way up this hill, and then I got out of this side of the forest. I kind of miss drinking a coffee. Opa. I don't have too many expectations. But if there's a signal, I'm gonna honor it. Alright, that's in this one. Bullshit. Complete bullshit. I don't want to tell you my opinion about shepherds. Many Romanians romanticize this whole shit. There is absolutely nothing romantic about it. There is a farm. There's a lot of trash here, so I think I have to be a little bit more selective with what I end up detecting and not. There's this field seems to be quite fresh, freshly plowed, so it's probably shuffling some goodies maybe. I just want to get to my location, and actually that's going to be my location. Down there somehow. Down there is a path. There's a pasture here. Down there There's a path, but then I have to get back up here. Actually, no, I'm gonna take that field back. So I'm gonna get down there. My location is somewhere there. That's where the inn was supposed to be. I'm gonna head down there and see how I can get out of here afterwards. These fields look pretty good. Going. I guess fields are good for systematic detecting. I'll really have to check myself at home. There's a pasture. I'm gonna do the exploration route around these fields. It's gonna be, 90% detecting. Beautiful. Honestly, this is a very beautiful area. Lots of crows and ravens. I'm gonna take one field and explore that one. I'm also sometimes a bit silent because I need to hear what's going on around me. That's why I stay quiet sometimes, then I start speaking. But I really like the way we came down from that bridge now into this field. We're also in a pretty sneaky spot here, following the edge of this field. I'm still doing the detecting because who knows, maybe I find something deeper than on the surface. Lots of trash, but I'm starting to learn how to isolate the trash from other objects. Some sheep, shepherd's pastures here. But yeah, that's the landscape here. Nothing too unusual about it. It's quite remote where I am right now. but the remoteness is exactly that what makes this adventure interesting. I like this kind of Bear Grylls survival kind of stuff. Since I like history, I also like to be with my metal detector, although metal detecting can also be very frustrating. When you only find trash, makes you want to stay home, but I guess persistence is key. I'm live, back again in action. In action. All right, so I'm having internet problems here, so my stream is going to crash, but everything is fine. Everything is okay. I also took the opportunity to check the map. I'm close to the inn, but I still need to do lots of work here. So I'm gonna keep on detecting. So welcome back. The expedition is gonna continue for 2 more hours probably, and then I'm gonna head back home because I have a lesson in the evening, and I'm back live. I think this is gonna change every now and then. I'm gonna have problems with the connection. I'm gonna be back live and so forth, but that's normal and problem. But then again, I should be on the ridge of this hill, maybe. So we'll see. Beautiful bush. Okay, we're also back live. I'm having internet issues here, but yeah, everything is okay now. Trying to look for signals here on these hills. Yeah, the stream is back because I had a Funkloch for now. Like, I had absolutely no signal down there, and now I got up the hill, and now it seems to be better. So I'm back online, but I think the stream is gonna fall every now and then, depending on my positioning, but it should be okay now. I'm gonna go uphill a little bit and so and see. If I can find something here. Yeah. Also, I can't say I found anything special around here. Just a few faint signals, but mostly 19s and not so good. The signals aren't so good. I'm still gonna keep on detecting on this hill in particular. Huh. All the signals I get are faint. Maybe it makes sense to dig down here. It's probably iron. I'm not gonna bother. Some trash. So much unused land. Whew. There's only one pasture on that side. Maybe at one point it would make sense to go on that side as well. We'll see. I think metal detecting in Transylvania is playing this game on hard difficulty because it wasn't so populated and it's very wild still. So the chance that someone dropped one coin here and then another coin like 10 meters away the chances are slim. Mostly hoping for a drop pouch or something. But other than that, I don't think I should be too hopeful. But I'm still going to commit to this region for a bit longer. Especially because it is very close to that Josephinian map inn. So if there was an inn 200 years ago, then there was movement here. There's something here. I think I can even feel it. Probably nothing special. Fuck these 19 signals. Let's move on. I'm getting a bit quiet. Feel like I need to conserve my energy. The signal is not clear. I don't think it makes sense to dig it out. It's not like super clear. Okay. This thing goes like beep bop all the time. Just beep 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 beep. Sometimes I feel like I come across something, and then I scan again and it turns out it's nothing. That's the way it goes. What I really don't want to do is to start digging for nothing. So I want to hear a clear signal, and then I'm gonna dig it out. Here. Many signals are really weak. And then it turns out it's a 19 signal, which is rusty iron. I'm looking for something around 60, 70. Also, I want to drop my backpack and have some water. Replenish my stamina. But right now, it's messy. It's empty. I think I'm gonna leave my backpack here, and I think this area I will scout it out. I think I'm gonna just scout out this entire hill. Whew. Just sit for 1 minute. Oh. Yeah, just taking a break for now. I'm gonna have a drink and then I'm gonna continue. But I haven't found anything. There are just small faint signals every now and then. But nothing too crazy, nothing too interesting, honestly. And yeah, I think I'm gonna just continue detecting this hill. And in around 2 hours, I'll be back in that village. And that's the plan. I'm just gonna follow that field all the way back, because it's not so far. It's not close, but it's not far either. So yeah. Let's see. And I don't know about the settings of this thing here. That's the reality that I have to admit. I don't even know which setting would be best. I'm just going for the default setting. And I'm just hoping it works. Right? What is this? Something about nails. I don't know. Definitely the dollar symbol is what I want. And the depth high. Okay. This, I don't know what this does. And the rest I think is okay. All right. Okay. Gonna keep on going because I don't want to waste time. Like I said, I want to be back at the car in 2 hours, so I'm just gonna use the time that I still have left to find something. Maybe I'm lucky, maybe I'm not, who knows. So let's go. I don't want to waste time. There's a house up that hill. Okay, let's see what this is. I don't have any expectations, but if I'm not digging, I won't find anything. Okay, it's just a metal piece. Like I said, that was a 1922 signal. And those are usually metal parts, but there might be some nice knives or other objects. Maybe even an arrowhead. I never found one. But we don't want to miss those either, so it's just a compromise. Should I risk 1 minute to... Should I waste 1 minute to risk digging out some random trash? So that's the question. feels like Stardew Valley somehow. In 2 hours I'll be back at my farm, so to speak. So, and I even sold some flowers this year. And in total I made €8 this year. So, yeah. These things feel like Stardew Valley. And you know, I'm also surprised because some people here in Romania, they find really good stuff, but more to the southern part of Romania. Nah, not very big for this. Can also hear bees. Seem to be like an apiary around here. Well, honestly, maybe I'm not in the right spot. Like, even Transylvania, I don't think it's so sparsely populated. Or that it has been so sparsely populated as I'm putting it right now. Hop on. Should be here. I was trying to localize the object. It's not so easy. I think my object is here in this lump. I think so. Let's break it down. Coin. Ah, hooray. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm not leaving this place until I find a coin. A coin would be really good. And if it's a Roman coin, hoo-ha, that would be something. Let's see. The thing about this, hobby is not getting demoralized. Should be here somewhere, something. I don't understand. Nothing. Maybe it's in here. If not, I'm gonna skip this one. There's no coin here. Nothing. It's just beeping and then the beeping is over. When I start digging, I don't understand. Let's keep on going. No coin. It's just beeping, so. Beeping, then silence. Beep, silence. All this C-suit criminals think about shareholder returns. Being doesn't frustrate some people, yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's to the conversation about these big companies. You know, it's like the Roman times where slavery was the norm, right? I guess it's just human instinct. If you have power, it's just human instinct to want to enslave others. It's so dark, but it's so true. You can abolish slavery and say, yeah, everyone's free right now. But then people always try to change the system and call it something else. Fucking loophole. I guess this is how the 1800s also looked like for Western Europe. Work in fucking factories. And then, yeah, this low wage. Oh. Maybe here, huh? There are also sheep there. Again, same stupid thing. I'm digging out a signal, like there is a signal. I'm somehow digging it. And then it just vanishes. And I don't understand why. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. There we go. Here it is. That's why I don't get the signals, because I have I think I have this metal thing or iron thing deactivated. So let me test something out. If I do this now we have a sound on this one, which is probably what we want to do. Okay, and how does the ring sound like? Okay, it sounds better. I don't know, I'm also trying to still figure out how this thing works and what settings to use and whatever. I guess I need to meet up with this guy whom I met in my hometown, who's also doing this to give me some good settings. Just found a stupid nail. Let me just throw a coin.